What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 2 of the m3Atl0af blog. And this week, I wanted to do a little discussion on not the entire game itself, but specifically the characters that appear in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Wii U. Considering that the Wii U game is just around the corner of release and the 3DS game has been out for some time now, I thought that give my general impressions on the characters themselves. Full game review will come later on because we actually have a full-on video planned for that. So be on the lookout for announcements regarding that. And so yeah, but we're gonna avoid talking about the game as much as possible. Like basically, we're just gonna talk about the characters. That's it. And you may have noticed by now that I'm saying where. That's because I am joined by one of my special guests from last time's episode. Uh, Introduce yourself, good sir.
Hello, I am RoyalDudeLorenzo, Ray's Meatloaf Man's co-host on the F.U.N channel. Also, I have my own channel, RoyalDudeLorenzo. Also, and yesterday, I just premiered my first episode of the Lorenzo cast.
Well,
And also
recorded
have
anyways.
Yeah, and I have Lorenzo's Adventures coming in. Shameless plugs. I have no problem with doing shameless plugs, especially today. I am also blue on Team Triforce, and later on today we will episode second or third episode of Link of the Week, which I will be hosting. So great.
Awesome.
Yeah. So look forward to all that stuff, and we're just gonna jump into discussion right now because I'm so excited and so pumped.
Alrighty. So, Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Super Smash friggin' Bros.
Smash!
Smash! Settle it in Smash! We can never stop talking about it on these channels, and there's good reason why, because it is an extremely awesome game series. It's one of the most unique and unlike any other. It
Oh yeah.
differences itself from every other fighting game
This time
as a...
explosion doesn't compare to that.
Well, Punch Time Explosion was the inspiration from it. We'll discuss that in like a later thing. But anyways, if anything, you should say PlayStation All Stars doesn't compare to it. But yeah, Super Smash
I was
Bros.
just about to say that.
But Super Smash Bros. Is one of the most unique games in not only Nintendo's history, but in video game history in general. It is quite literally, the go-to game that you play. Like you are required to own this game if you have an N64, a GameCube, a Wii, or a Wii U, or a 3DS. Like this is a
Notice our use of the word required doesn't mean that you should have had it. It just means that
no
if
no
you had it,
you
that'd be
no no
really great.
no you gotta have.
But if you didn't, that's okay too.
If you can't
As
buy
long
it,
as you heard of
if
it.
if if
If
you
you
can't
didn't
if you
hear
can't
about
buy
it,
it,
you've lived under a rock.
like if you can't buy it, then that's all right. But if you have the money to buy it, then get it. Like right now. Like pause this, go
They
get
live
it,
under
come
a
back.
rock. I feel bad because I just told a small portion of your audience that they live under a rock. Hey, Patrick lives under a rock. He's pretty good.
Does he play Smash?
Take my silence as my answer.
It's
All right.
still a mystery. Anyways, an episode. Let's get to it. So we are going to be talking about the new characters that just got added into the game. Every new Smash Bros. Game has its own share of new characters added. Melee, we got Peach, Bowser, Zelda, etc., etc. Then later on in Brawl, we ended up getting a whole mess of new characters, adding it up to like I don't know, 35 or something like that. And we even ended up getting some new third-party characters, which is the first for Nintendo history. We got like Solid Snake and we got Sonic the Hedgehog, two like totally unexpected and really great characters, really fine additions. And in this game, we definitely have a whole load of new characters. Yeah, definitely, this is the biggest roster we've ever had in Smash Bros. History.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, ever since E3 of last year, like the hype has been real. Literally, like we cannot rest. The one thing that we anticipated the most, besides a release date, was who exactly was going to be a part of this game. It wasn't just the arenas or like how the game looks or how it's going to play. It's who exactly is going to be in it. That's the most important part about Super Smash Bros.
That's definitely the part that we're always all intrigued about. I swear to God, you go through most of our season 1 episodes. It's about us announcing certain characters coming out in Smash Brothers. I'm not even kidding. Every single has to have something about Super Smash Brothers, whether or not there is no character announcements or there was a character announcement. That's how important the character announcements were to this game.
Damn,
I'm not even playing.
damn right. Every episode of like season one of Team Triforce was dedicated to Smash Brothers in some way, and
Exactly.
for good reason because every time there's big news about this game, it's huge because this is you know um 'cause some people like to describe it as a fighting game, other people like to describe it as a party game. I define it as both, honestly, because
Yeah, it could be
that's
both.
really what it is. Like the characters are
Yeah.
fighting, but in a party style of a game, and it's even insinuated more with a party game mode in Smash 4. But we're gonna get to that when we get to that. But anyways, so why don't we take a moment and talk about these characters? Yeah, we have a whole bunch of returning characters. They've all changed, and for the better or for the worse. But definitely one of the most important parts, like we just said, are the newcomers, and that's exactly what we're going to be discussing first. So let's move on to the first one. Just so you know, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be covering briefly each newcomer in the order that they were revealed in real life. So the very first newcomer announced for the game was none other than the villager from Animal Crossing.
Oh, I hate that villager.
What a
Oh, keep
great
me
way
away
to
from him.
what a great way to start this.
I
You know,
hate him.
you know what though? It's funny because Masahiro Sakurai, aka the developer and creator of the game and the Kirby series as well, and Kid Icarus Uprising, he said himself back in Brawl that he was originally considering him as a playable character, but unfortunately, he couldn't include him because he thought that he wouldn't really be like a good addition because there's like an innocent charm to the Animal Crossing villagers in the games that they come from that would be ruined if they were added into a Smash Bros. Game. Come Smash 4, however, he seems to have a change of heart and added the villager in anyways. And I can definitely see what he meant by that because, yeah, definitely the villager is tearing into people's hearts, both physically and mentally, ever since his reveal.
Oh my God,
The villager has.
villager. Because
Go
oh
ahead,
wait, were
yeah.
you saying something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's because you cut off. I'm sorry. Where we go, continue your point because I'll talk in a bit. So.
I was gonna say, yeah, the villager is definitely, if you ask me, he's a fine addition to the game. He definitely brings a lot to the party. He has his whole moveset dedicated to collecting and everything like that, because that's what Animal Crossing is about. You collect items and perform specific tasks every single day, and that's exactly what the villager does when it translates into his Smash Brothers moveset. You got him planting trees and chopping them down on people. You got him stealing some items and projectiles with his pocket move, which is really helpful, by the way, because I'm actually looking into maining Villager. I'll jump the gun a bit here and say that because he really does have a killer moveset, no pun intended, and he's a really like fun character to play as, honestly, and I like how all of his different costumes like change his/her
Yeah.
appearance. Like you can make him the female villager, and he gets the different avatar changes, like like you would usually do when you make your own villager in Animal Crossing. He's a really fun and creative character. What do you think about him, objectively?
Okay, objectively, because I wanted to really go subjectively here. The way the villager, you see, notoriously, if you guys don't know this, but when me and Ray before the game came out, there were only 4 or 5 characters, right? There's
Yeah,
Mario,
the demo,
there was
like that was
Villager, Mega
released
Man,
on the eShop. There was only
Pikachu,
5 characters. Yeah, Mega Man, Villager, Mario, Pikachu, and Link.
Link, right?
One
How could I
day,
forget Link?
yeah, one day or one night rather, we were on we went downtown to hang out or something like that.
Oh.
We were on our way home when we were on the train, so we decided to kill some time with the Smash demo.
Settle it in Smash!
Settle it in Smash demo. And I decided to pick the villager the entire time. And no matter what character Lawrence picked, even if he picked the villager himself,
I lost.
he always got owned.
You see, here's the thing. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna get kind of ragey right now because every time I use the villager, I'll use any other villager second place, and then after that, I don't understand, and then somehow when I'm fighting him, even if he's on level 3, he manages to beat me. I don't
Level
understand.
3.
Level 3, I don't understand this.
Let's
It's
go
just
for level 1, see what happens then.
uh, I'm pretty sure he's gonna knock me off the stage. I feel like
He will
if
find a way to do it.
I feel like even if he's just standing there,
That's
I'm
side
gonna try.
evil.
I'm gonna think he's gonna do something, and then I'm going to try to avoid whatever attack that he
The
may
minute
not be
you
doing,
the
and
minute
I'm gonna fall off the stage.
the minute you walk towards the villager, he's not doing anything. He's completely stationary. You'll get KO'd no matter what. Like he wins by doing absolutely nothing. He's a new
And
Luigi.
and that is a great segue into another character that I really despise,
Wait, hang on.
Little Mac.
No, no, no.
Yes,
We have to go in order.
I just want to say because
No, we can't. Don't
okay,
jump the gun.
we're not gonna talk
Save,
about him, but
save,
I'm just saying.
save it. He's 3 characters away.
I'm just saying that Villager and Lil Mac kind of connected in that way. Okay, let's move on, or continue the Villager. It's up to you. But I do love the Villager. I'll be honest. He's very creative, and that's the thing that I like about him
We'll
is
love it.
that
We'll love it in
he's
that. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah he's overpowered. Somehow he's overpowered, and he's the shortest character there, and all that, um and yet he still manages to be such a great character. And obviously my subjectified opinion is because I'm bitter about losing every single time I fight the villager and every time I play as a villager. But I mean, regardless, if that's what happens, I mean that just means that I'm not playing the villager right, or I'm not fighting the villager right. It just means that the villager is just that good of a
You
character.
just need more practice. That's the thing.
Exactly. If you want to do well with the villager, just like Wii Fit Trainer and all those other characters, you need to practice because there are certain things that you have to master so that you can be good at those characters. I think the next one's Wii Fit Trainer, right?
Nope.
Really?
The next one is actually the character we've all been waiting for the most.
Mega Man!
Mega Man joins the battle at long
Yes!
last. Oh yeah. Well, actually, just to close up on Villager, yeah, he's a great character. Love his Final Smash, by the way. It's Mortgage, and yeah, definitely, I'm gonna try to main him in the future. But anyways, onto the Mega of all mans ever to have been manly in the Mega section. Anyways, Mega Man definitely is one of the most anticipated characters in the Smash Bros. Series of all time. He's been requested since the very beginning. He's been wanted in Brawl, and unfortunately
Since the
he couldn't
64,
make it in
right?
there. I don't know, like really, but then again, he really I don't know why he wasn't in 64 because quite frankly, he is a Capcom character. Yeah, I get that, but at the same time, he is one of the original Nintendo All-Stars. If it wasn't for Nintendo, Mega Man wouldn't be as popular as he is right now because
That's true.
Capcom used Nintendo's consoles to create him and create most of his games on and everything like that. Like Nintendo is the home of Mega Man. You just I know he's been on other consoles, but you just can't put him on other consoles because he's not that popular over there. He's always been at home with Nintendo, and Nintendo legitimately cares about him. And you want to know the proof? He's right here in this game right now.
Dun, dun, dun. So, Ray, break down the character.
Okay. So definitely people have been wanting Mega Man, and at a better time than ever, because people have definitely been clamoring for new Mega Man content, and Capcom hasn't been delivering because they've been canceling Mega Man games, and he has been really misrepresented in recent times, with the bad box art Mega Man and everything like that, and all the controversy surrounding it. And Keiji Inafune, the creator of Mega Man, has left Capcom, leaving his fate unknown. And we know we have Mighty Number 9 on the way, but that's not really it is essentially not Mega Man. It is Mega Man, but quote unquote not Mega Man. But at the same time, yeah, that's the thing. It's not really a Mega Man game, even though it has the same assets. But I'm still excited for that game anyways. But People have been wanting Mega Man. That's my thing, and it's not just classic Mega Man. It's also been Mega Man X. It's been Mega Man Battle Network, Star Force EXE, the all the franchises we've been growing up with, and without a doubt, you gotta feel bad for the Blue Bomber. I mean, really, like Archie and Nintendo are really the only people that legitimately care about him with the new Mega Man comics and the Worlds Collide
Oh
crossover
yeah.
with Sonic, and then we finally have Mega Man and Smash Brothers. Thank you, Sakurai, because people have been wanting him since Brawl, and the reason why he didn't get in there is because apparently, he never got those requests or anything like that, or something along those lines. But regardless, we finally have him in here. He's the first third-party character who originated on a Nintendo console to join the playable roster. And definitely, Sakurai delivers. Mega Man's entire moveset is based off of his entire series. Mostly Mega Man 2, because that's the most popular game in the series. And yeah, you can tell his standard special is the Metal Blades. His side special is the Crash Bomber, and his grab attack is like Guts Man's move, where you just grab the opponent and just throw him up high in the air. Definitely, a lot of time, effort. Like even his idle animation, his walking animation, his taunts, like his when he gets KO'd, he does the blue like bomb like blowing up thing that he does in the games when he dies, like when he gets runs out of health. Like a lot of work and effort has been put into this character. Nintendo, they legitimately care about Mega Man, and you can tell how faithfully he's represented here. I am so glad that he's in the game. I'm so glad that he's getting proper representation after so long. And really, this was a really smart move on Nintendo's behalf, and I can't thank them enough for adding one of the greatest video game legends of all time. He is essentially the original first person shooter guy. Like, not, I mean, not first person, but like he's the shooter guy essentially. Like right up there with the likes of Samus and everything like that.
Yeah.
Before there was Master Chief, or I don't know, like Doom guy or whoever, there was Mega Man. He is the super fighting robot. With all due respect, what do you think, Lawrence?
Well, see, here's the thing about Mega Man, and again, I'm gonna get a little subjectified, but um, I honestly, in the beginning, when I first heard of Mega Man, I expected him to be so overpowered. Considering, I mean, Mega Man is pretty freaking overpowered, and his Smash is pretty freaking overpowered.
Considering
But
all the trailers usually make all the characters look overpowered, and then you actually get to
yeah,
play them.
but when you play them, it's obvious Nintendo has dumbed down a lot of these characters. And I mean, it's a good thing because it gives everybody a fair advantage, except for a few characters who, I'm sorry, I had a bad cough. Um,
Should get
but
that checked out.
I mean, see, Mega Man he's a really great fighter, and he reminds me a lot of Mario, and just with a gun. Um, and
Fun
wow,
fact:
gun,
Mario
a blaster.
Mario was originally supposed to have a gun.
Oh yeah, great. That's great to know. Tell our little children that.
Oh
See what they say. But
yeah,
yeah,
Mario,
so
totally a children's series.
especially after what PETA did to them, to Mario.
Peter, go, do bad stuff to you. I want to keep this safe for you.
But yeah, so and it was actually the first. Not well. When I played at Smash Fest, he was not the first person I played as. The first person I played as at Smash Fest was Link. Obviously, you guys saw that video.
Which you
Uh,
won.
which is right. It should be right here. You're gonna put the link here, right?
Yeah, if they
Great.
care, if they care enough to go back to the static image to click the annotation, it's gonna be in the description anyways.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and then when I first got the game and we went to go pick it up at Palisades and we played it, one of the first characters I fought against was, wow, I am so out of tune. When I first got the demo, that's when I first played as Mega Man, and I played as Mega Man. What can I say? I mean, it wasn't all that special. I thought it'd be a lot better, and that's not obvious. This is all very subjective of me, and but Mega Man, in his own, he's a very great character, very lightweight, very Mario-like, and that's why I do like him. Again, as I said with Villager, he needs practice if you really want to take full ownership of all his power, and you really just need to be able to maneuver around the stage to be able and maneuver around other characters to actually do really well in a Smash battle with other characters, specifically certain characters that are OP. Sorry, that cough is just bothering me.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
might need to go
so
visit Dr. Mario.
those are my things.
All right.
That's a good one. Again, we
Yep.
could segue into that later.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll be talking about Dr. Mario later on. But anyways, back to the new characters. Oh yeah, and by the way, shout outs to that final smash of Mega Man. Really awesome. Uniting all the Mega
Oh
Man
my
legends
god, that's
together.
freaking awesome. I like
Like
it. It's
that
like
that is the fan service we needed.
I remember they came out with a show, right? They came out with a show, a Mega Man show, right?
Yeah, yeah. It was Mega Man. It was based off the Battle Network games, Mega Man EXE,
Right, and
with Flan and everyone.
wasn't it on
Really love that show. And yes, he's
Kids
in.
WB or
Yeah,
something like that?
yeah. I really love that show, and I collected the
Yeah.
toys and everything.
Yeah, that was the show. And
That
seeing that on my freaking
because we grew up in the '90s and I didn't own an NES or anything like that. That show, along with classic Mega Man's appearance in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 at the like arcade unit they had at this pizzeria I went to as a kid. That was my introduction into the Mega Man franchise. I really loved it from there.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I like his Final Smash, because
Yeah, because he
I
even
saw that Mega Man in
yeah,
his
because
Smash.
like even he's in there too. Yeah, like all the Mega Man we grew up with is pretty much like uniting our childhood and giving it proper closure right there. Like literally, all the generations are coming together to unite for this one awesome final attack.
Yeah,
Re-
that
really,
is
you couldn't
definitely the
you could
plus about Mega Man.
yeah, like besides Super Adapter, you couldn't have really given him a better final smash. Like it was genius. So thank you, Sakurai, and the entire
You got
team.
that.
You guys
I'll
are
give you
awesome.
that, Sakurai. All right, I'll give you that.
Now, how about a new Mega Man Uprising game?
Maybe.
Maybe, hopefully. Hopefully, if Nintendo buys the IP from Capcom, like they don't have to buy the entire like franchise, but Capcom's been up for sale recently, so why not take advantage? But that's just my opinion. Don't attack me for it. Anyways,
I'm gonna attack you for it. No, I'm kidding.
first I
All
wanted
right.
Smash. Okay, segue into the character that was also revealed when the game was first announced at E3. Wii Fit Trainer weighs in. Definitely one of the more questionable yet more creative additions into the game. Literally, Wii Fit Trainer is one of the characters like that has never been requested anywhere. Very few people have guessed that she would be playable / she, since there's a male option as well. And definitely, I'm gonna use the she since she's the main one. She was totally unexpected. Definitely, like your mind would not immediately jump to the Wii Fit Trainer of all people being a
In
playable
fact, my
character.
mind first jumped to Dr. Mario. She was like the last person to be confirmed.
I'm gonna be honest though. When I first saw the trailer, I actually got a bit hyped because I'm seeing a character that has never been like fighting before or anything like that. Like they took a character who was just some generic trainer who helped you lose weight in this like one best-selling popular Nintendo original weight loss game. And they made it into a really awesome character. I played as her like as soon as the full game came out because that was actually the first time I finally got to
Oh
play as her.
yeah,
She
I
is
remember.
yeah, she is regarded as one of the best new playable characters out there.
You
Like
kicked me off the stage.
she is really awesome, and I like how all of her moves are literally a call to like a fitness or yoga pose. Even
Yeah,
dude, when she crouches on the ground, she does push-ups.
I totally didn't even. I've never done that. I've done everything
Her
else in
crouching is
Fit
push-ups.
except that.
She is so freaking awesome, and that final smash of hers is also like devastating. Like if she catches you on the right angle, you're toast. It's with her, it's literally survival of the fittest. And
I see what you did
yep,
there.
She is a really awesome addition, if you ask me. Really creative, and I salute Sakurai for adding a character no one had asked for, and making a like a really great character too, because she's like no pun intended. She's really well balanced along with the rest of the cast. So, what do you think?
Wii Fit Trainer. In the beginning, I thought she was gonna suck. And then I played as her, and I fell in love. She's really, and I mean, not Little
You
Mac
you
OP.
should listen to that love song about Wii Fit Trainer. Literally, it exists.
I got you. And yeah, actually, the character is just so great. Like, she's actually slightly more OP than the other characters, but less OP than a certain other character with boxing gloves. Wow, this cough is just getting to me. Um,
Okay, I'm here. What's the problem?
uh, yeah, I mean, yeah, I just can't really say much about Wii Fit. She gets the job done because I saw what she did. Like, she does she summons her own aura, which is basically the point of yoga, is to release your inner aura. And that was just really cool. And I can't even talk about how freaking awesome everything turned out to be, because Wii Fit Trainer, like Ray said, is that she was so unexpected. Kaboom, she's there, and she's square. And I remember watching the trailer. She, like, who was it? Mega Man, Mario, and Villager.
It was like it was Mega. No. It was Mario, Link, and Kirby. They were doing
Right.
trying to do the tree pose like to the Wii Fit game, and they couldn't like hold it up correctly. Ironic because
Fit.
Link was raised by a tree.
Yeah. Oh, the Deku tree. I see what
Yeah,
you did there. And the trainer kicks him off stage.
he kicks him off the stage.
I mean, I thought that was just exaggeration because you could do that with any character.
First will burn your calories, then the rest of your body.
Yeah. That's freaking awesome. I have nothing more to say except good job, Nintendo.
Good job
What I
indeed.
do hate though is that when she moves, she's very slippery slidey. You have to, like all characters, you have to train yourself to use her so you don't fall off
Heh,
the stage while you're walking. I
train.
see. I see what I did there. Okay.
She hits the gym like a train wreck, definitely. So yeah, Wii Fit Trainer, awesome addition. Really love her inclusion. All right, moving on to the next new character, we have Rosalina and Luma launching into battle. I'll be honest, I will preference this like with this. Like Rosalina definitely she was on my wish list. Next to the likes of Mega Man, she was definitely a character that I've been really wanting. She's wanted like ever since her debut in Mario Galaxy, she's definitely been one of the most popular Mario characters of all time. She's been appearing in the spin-offs afterwards to further, insinuate her popularity. She finally became a full playable character in the main games with 3D World. She's just like a very mysterious and yet awesome character, and I really love how she's joining the game alongside Aluma, like because she's basically another Olimar, except we're actually yeah like I said at Smash Fest, she's pretty much a combination of Olimar and the Ice Climbers. Essentially, she can summon a Luma, and she can call back one whenever it dies, and then they both work together side by side, and they can be separate and fighting other people at the same time at the press of a button. She's a really fun addition, and yeah, she like all other characters, she takes mastering in order to fully take advantage of.
Yeah.
But she is like one of the greatest additions into the roster, and it's another female on there, and it's like it's just really cool to see her in the game. That's what I'm just trying to say. What do you think?
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, I've used her a few times, and in even some Smash battles, even though I've lost with her. I mean, that's just me. I need more training with her, but honestly, she's really great character, easy to control. Um, yeah, you just have to be able to use your moves with her. She's really, really versatile. But that's really all I have to say. for Rosalina. Great character overall. So.
Yep. Definitely, very creative. I seriously would have never thought to give her Luma. Thank God she's not like a
Oh
Peach
yeah.
clone or anything like that. But yeah, here's to
Ooh.
hoping. Here's to hoping next game we get Daisy, right?
Oh, and, Peach. She throws out a toad and abuses him. As a human shield, right? Is that what she does? Cause she like.
Yep. Yep, and it redirects damage back at the opponent.
That's just really sad.
Well, hey, at least we have Toad in the game. Let's be happy about that.
Ooh, that's a person I'd like to see in a Smash game.
Yeah, he's been requested since like Melee.
Nintendo, listen to us.
Oh well,
All right.
hopefully with Captain Toad we get some representation next time. But yeah.
And
So
now, guess what? We're hearing some bungles from the Bronx.
standing in this corner, standing at whoa,
I'm 110
4
pounds.
4 foot 4'8" and weighing in at 107 pounds, age 17, straight from the Bronx of New York. We have one of the most requested characters of Super Smash Bros. He was
Get
an
on with it!
Brawl, and now he is finally here to kick your butt. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the big man himself, Little Mac. Also one of my most requested characters in the game, and he is a representative. Screw you. And he is a representative of the Bronx, which is really awesome. We have a Bronx character in the game, man.
That's the only thing that I like about him.
And he was 17. I was 17 when he was revealed, and he's 17.
And I'm 17 now. Oh, God.
Definitely because of Smash Brothers, Little Mac has finally gotten back into even more popularity than he got in when he made his reappearance in the new Punch-Out game that came out back in 2009. He was a popular cosplay this year at Comic-Con. Literally everywhere you see Little Max, either in trunks or in pink sweatsuits up the wazoo. I've been wanting to main Little Max since I saw his trailer. I got so hyped. I'm going to tell you the truth. I found out about his inclusion by complete accident. I was on the eShop, completely unaware that there had been a Nintendo Direct earlier in the day. I was just on the eShop that night out of pure curiosity, like literally out at randomness, with no like supplementary material to tell me to go like watch his trailer or anything like that, because I didn't know. And then I see his picture in the eShop, like Little Mac punches in. It's like, oh, hey, that kind of looks like Little Mac if it was Smash. Whoa, wait, what is this? I clicked the video, got hyped, and like, yes, they did it.
He's out of the friend zone.
I've been wanting him since Brawl because he was an assist trophy in there. He really should have been playable because he is the original Nintendo fighter, and I don't know why it took this long for him to be included, but lo and behold, he's here. If you ask me, he's a really awesome character, and he's definitely one of my mains that I would like to master. And he's a powerful character, but he definitely comes at a cost. He has really crap air game. Like, his recovery sucks, most of his air attack sucks. His up B is good as an attack, but trying to get back to the stage, yeah, good luck, especially if you're trying to play multi-man Smash. I had so much trouble with him in that mode. I got through it, though, but, still. So, are you ready for the storm that you're about to cause in the comments?
Oh God, Lil Mac.
I'm ready if you need me, bro.
Lil Mac. Oh God. Why? Okay, I love Lil Mac as a character. That's kind of contradictory.
He's the Rocky of the Nintendo universe.
Yes, I love him, but I hate him.
In Smash.
Yes. When I play with him, just like Villager, I lose. But somehow, this guy over here, right here, who right now, he's always beating me. With Lil Mac. This freaking up B and his KO punches. Ooh, you get caught with one of those KO punches, God help you. You're not winning. The reason why it's called a KO punch. That annoys me.
Ding,
And
ding.
that's why I say he's so freaking OP, because he has a move that if you get hit by it, you're going to die.
The punch is mightier than the sword, Mac.
Exactly. You're gonna die. And that's saying something, because I used to always say Toon Link was the most OP character ever. Hair flip. but but he he beat my Toon Link because of a KO punch. And now I want revenge.
to
And
be
I've never
to,
been able to get the revenge.
to be fair, you dominate as Toon Link.
Yes, I do. And I do dominate as Toon Link.
I'm kind of in the right.
And the second that Little Mac defeats me means that this character is freaking OP. Simple.
Considering he's the heavyweight champion of the world, and he's been jogging across New York City
And he's
for
from
years.
the Bronx, which I mean,
And he's from the
I'm not trying to,
Bronx.
I'm not trying to talk down our city,
The
folks.
Bronx.
But I mean, if you were
Call back
raised
to
in
an
the
episode
Bronx,
of SMAAASH.
you're raised with you're raised with a gun in your pocket. I shouldn't have said that, should I?
Little Mac has 2 guns of his own,
They're called Thunder and
Lightning.
what's the other one?
Lightning.
I think so. Okay, that's my rant on Little
You can't
Mac.
give it a better name.
I still think he's a really great character, regardless of how. Now, do you want to talk about Zero Suit or no?
But she's not a new character.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll get to her. We'll get.
Yeah, that's why I was asking you. Do you want to talk about? Because she was in the last game, but now she's a separate character.
But that she's still considered a veteran, though.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking.
All right.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, Little Mac, really great addition. Thank you, Nintendo, for adding him because he is only popular in America. No one in Japan wanted him, evidently.
And he's from the Bronx.
He's from the Bronx. Hashtag represent.
I just wish that were true.
I love having like a team match with him, my own personal me and Reggie's me, like all together like champions of the Bronx. Oh man. But yeah, great character. I love using pink sweatsuit costume.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
But alright, so anyways, moving on to the next reveal character, Greninja. He was the first character revealed in a while because I remember there was like a long time since like new characters were being revealed. And he was revealed as part of the that big Smash Direct that happened like last summer or something.
Oh, he was such a surprise to
me. Yeah, he really was a surprise. Like we all like we knew Pokemon was going to get a new representative, definitely. And
I thought it'd be a legendary Pokemon.
Yeah, and everyone thought he was Mewtwo because of how he looked in the trailer in those silhouettes. Like he thought that was a Shadow Ball forming, but no, it was a Water Shuriken. And lo and behold, we have Greninja. Greninja was not my starter choice in Pokemon X. It was Chestnut. Because I'm more of a fan of Grass type Pokemons.
Yeah, mine was Fennekin.
Yeah, expect my starter in Omega Ruby / Alpha Sapphire to be Sceptile. That is how much I love Grass type Pokemon, but I can't deny how awesome Greninja is. Like I've known him before Smash Brothers, and even I agree that his design is awesome. He is essentially the Strider Hiryu of like both Pokemon and Smash Brothers. Even his Final Smash resembles one of his hyper combos in Marvel 3. Like it's literally the Ragnarok. But yeah, Greninja is a really awesome and another creative addition into the game. Yeah, definitely he's another ninja on the roster. Right up there with Sheik. He's really good. He actually, on the contrary, Lawrence, I find him to be slippery compared to Wii Fit.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, he is very.
Because he's a water type Pokemon.
But him, Little Mac is pretty slippery too, and Wii Fit. They're all pretty slippery.
But that doesn't mean he's not a good character.
I
play with him. He has a lot of really good attacks.
Yeah.
Definitely a really nice addition.
He's really great. Just kind of slippery. It just obviously, just like I said before, it takes a lot of getting used to be able to use him.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely I really enjoyed Greninja's inclusion, and yeah, if you chose Froakie in the beginning of your game, then lucky you. Now you get to play as him as Smash Brothers. I do have to question though, like, we have a water type Pokemon in here and we have a fire type Pokemon. You think we'll get a grass type eventually as DLC?
Huh. Well, maybe Sceptile or
I'm
Grovyle.
really hoping for Sceptile. I
I
don't know.
was
I
actually
mean,
that's the only one I can think
I know,
about.
I know people want Grovyle, but honestly, he's the second evolution, and I get why he's so popular, especially since he spent a lot of time with Ash in the anime, which even like improves his popularity and everything like that. And I love Grovyle. Sceptile's probably my favorite grass type starter of all time, but
Yeah.
I would rather prefer seeing Sceptile in there rather than Grovyle if he does become a character eventually.
Yeah, and we used to have Ivysaur until I mean he was part of
Ivysaur and
Pokemon
Squirtle.
Trainer. Yeah, he was part of
Unfortunately, yeah. The only reason why Pokemon Trainer didn't come back is because of the limitations with the 3DS. Because it can't handle any transforming characters,
yeah.
which is why Sheik and Zero Suit Samus are separated along with Charizard. And yeah,
Yeah.
if you guys are wondering why Charizard is there, not only because he's relevant of X and Y, with the Mega Evolution and everything, but also because he's pretty much regarded as the most powerful of the group, and it wouldn't make sense for him to come back, especially since he was the face of Red and Blue and everything like that next to Blastoise. But Blastoise isn't a playable character in this, so
Yeah, Blastoise is a little too heavy for and that I'm not calling him fat. I'm just saying he's a little too heavy to maneuver. It's kind of like Torterra. He's also pretty heavy
yeah,
to maneuver around the stage.
it would be interesting to see his characters, but at the same time, I have to wonder how they go about making it.
Yeah, they'd move kind of. They move. I would picture Torterra moving as slow as Bowser does.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna put in my input now, but Greninja to me came, like I said, as a surprise, and he combines elements of Sheik and Lucario all together,
Yeah.
and his own little taste into it. And that's what I like about him. He's really cool. He represents the Pokemon. And to be honest, quite honest, even because I didn't really, I kind of lost touch with the Pokemon side, and that's kind of sad considering my former name used to be Lego Pokemon
Yeah.
Lorenzo 97. But I kind of did, and so I didn't. I thought Greninja was a legendary Pokemon when he was first revealed, and then someone told me no, he's actually a starter, and I was like, oh. And then it made me think about what was gonna happen to the grass type, and then it brought me to think that it could be that if they were ever to put a starter, it'd probably be like Sceptile or one of those characters. It
It really
can't be
should be
Bayleaf.
since he's relevant now.
Yeah, it can't be Bayleaf, or I think it really
Yeah,
be.
and Sceptile's pretty much the only grass type that would work.
Yeah, now that I think about it,
Final evolution wise.
not even Gardevoir would.
The
Yeah,
next
it's only Sceptile.
the next best thing is Chestnut, but we already have an X and Y representative
Yeah,
here.
exactly. So I think it'd be Sceptile.
Yeah.
But I mean that's beyond the point. But I really like Greninja. Greninja's really cool. I don't really play as him as much just because I kind of rely on it to be random. But he really is a great character.
Yeah, he is, and I really appreciate his inclusion in the game. And listen, guys, I know we have like Me Too on the way and everything, and we already have like enough Pokemon representatives as is. But what's so bad about Sceptile joining battle? Honestly,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'll be fine if he doesn't join anyways. But I'm not saying he deserves to be in the game if anything, really, because Mario has like 7 representatives now. So what's so different about Pokemon having 7? Like, how many we have now? We have like Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Charizard, Greninja, Lucario. That's like 5. Adding Mewtwo, we got 6. Yeah, it's 7 if you add Sceptile. So why not?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just what I want to say. So, anyways, the next revealed characters came during the Nintendo Digital event at E3, and they happened to be none other than the Mii Fighters.
Ooh.
Definitely, they were
Smart additions.
very smart additions and definitely requested additions as well. Like I for one, would have loved to see the Mii's in the game, and lo and behold,
Yeah, I
here
would
they
have liked
are.
to see them in Brawl.
Yeah, they were originally going to be in Brawl, but because of like how new they were and everything like that, and it would be weird at the time to be seeing them punching and kicking.
Yeah, when Brawl first, when a bunch of Brawl videos first surfaced on the internet, and yes, I said Brawl, but like a few years after Brawl came out, I was looking as like if Mii's were actually unlockable in the game. Obviously this is like what, like this is 11-year, 12-year-old me wondering if you could play as a Mii in Brawl, and I found out you can't, and I was like, oh, that sucks. And I didn't know Smash 4 was coming out because they didn't reveal anything yet, because Brawl was still fresh in the minds of many people. The Wii U still wasn't revealed yet, and then neither was the 3DS. It was only the DSi or DS Lite. I think the DS Lite was the at the time. No, actually, it was the DSi. The DSi was already out. But yeah. So that's pretty much what I like. I really wanted the Mii Fighters, and they came in the best way possible.
Definitely. They look really bad arse, man. Like honestly, like
They're OP. No,
uh,
they're OP. Okay, no,
well, honestly, it
they're
depends on
OP.
how you design it.
Okay, that's true. Have you seen their final smashes?
Yes, I lived their Final Smashes, man. That Mii Brawler Final Smash is my favorite of
Oh
the
my
three.
god. I like the yeah, it's like close combat in Pokemon.
Literally.
This and the sword, oh my god. And the gun, my god. I can't deal with these Mii fighters. They're just so like complex and so simple in their own ways. I
It's so simple yet so complex. It's the perfect plan.
and Ray created Spider-Man. I have my own Mii.
Yes, I have
I have
a
Indiana
whole load of
Jones.
I have a whole load of Mii fighters. I have Reggie, obviously, he was first on the list, but not the first one I created, but he was on the top there because I signed that petition for him to be in the game, and I got his Mii QR code and I added him into the game.
Turns out Reggie's also from the Bronx, everybody. So we have
Yep.
another representative from the
Represent
Bronx.
that makes three representatives on my roster.
Oh,
Me,
and guess
Mac,
what?
and Rich.
He's also OP.
well,
Oh.
that's a given considering he's the originator, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I also have like the whole cast of not the whole cast yet, but most of the cast of MLP on there plus Vinyl Scratch, and also I have yeah, like he said, I have Spider-Man on there. Unfortunately, there's no web slinging special move, so I have to make the best out of his acrobatics. And yeah, definitely the Mii Fighters is a genius idea. It's definitely the best way to add any character you ever wanted in Smash Bros. Into the game, plus a few ridiculous ones on the way. So if you ever wanted Shrek or Home Depot or whatever in Smash Bros., there you go. There's your answers to Mii Fighters.
That's pretty much all I want to say. I don't
Yeah,
know, but I think
yeah,
you're good, right?
yeah. Well, two things. One, I'm disappointed that you can't use the gold pants Mii Fighters that you
Oh
get
yeah,
distributed, so you can't play as Sakurai unless you have a replica of him or Iwata.
I agree.
And also, I'm kind of disappointed that there's no mage Mii fighter like that casts spells and
Oh
all
my
that.
God, yes, I thought there would be because
Yeah,
that's what happens in Find Me.
yeah,
And considering
definitely,
there's a
yeah,
Find Me stage,
yeah. And there's a find me
that was
stage.
really kind
You
of
can, you can
disappointing
model
if
your
you think
you can
about it.
model your character like after your find me characters. That's awesome. But
Yeah.
yeah, and also I just have to say like at least we do have a magician like or like a yeah like a magician's costume or whatever it is like
Yeah.
a mage robe costume for the Mii Gunner. So that's the next best thing. Makes up so then that way I have one there for both Meatloaf Man and Twilight. But yeah. So anyways, uh, Mii Fighters Awesome Edition. Anyways, moving on to the next character. Uh, also revealed during the digital event, we have Palutena, the
Ooh,
the great goddess herself from Kid
she's
Icarus.
very balanced.
Really, really balanced. I'm kind of disappointed at her standard like they're all her standard moves are all right, but I'm kind of just disappointed that it's mostly defensive. So if you want to get more like offensive with her, then you have to use custom moves, and you can't always use custom moves in matches. So, but still, I really like her inclusion,
Try
and
her B attack.
yeah, auto reticle. She was also on my wish list because she's definitely a fun character in Kid Icarus
And she's
Uprising.
in and she was in Brawl as a but
Yeah, she
she was a
she
god.
yeah she's been in Kid Icarus
Goddess.
she's been in Kid Icarus since the beginning in the 80s. So yeah, and she made her appearance in Brawl. She was the only like non-playable supporting character in Subspace. She gave Pit her like bow and arrow and everything, and she appeared in Pit's Final Smash, and now she's finally playable and. She adds a lot of charm into the game. You can tell Sakurai had a lot of fun adding her, especially with that trailer.
Oh, I love Palutena.
Palutena
I
is a
just
really
love
fun
her.
character.
She's really really powerful. Not OP and she's not weak. And if you really know how to use her, literally, the first time I fought with her, I beat Ray.
Definitely,
And
yeah.
I'm not trying to be arrogant, but it was just that she's just has a really great move set.
Black hole,
Obviously,
Mega Laser,
I do wish there were more moves to her,
Jump
which can
Bomb,
be added through
Super
custom
Speed.
moves. But she's really great, and
She's the only character where all the custom moves are unlocked from the start,
exactly. The
besides Street
only
Fighters.
problem that I have with Palutena is that she's kind of slow. But
But that's a given.
obviously, yeah, like I said, you have
You
to be
gotta yeah,
balanced.
you gotta have a trade off for being strong or being
Yeah, like
fast.
Pac-Man. Is Pac-Man next?
Well,
Wow.
technically, but is there anything you guys want? I mean, you want to say about Palutena?
Well, yeah, I mean, the fact that she's slow, and then, that's why I was like, is Pac-Man next? Because that's a great segue. I was gonna say that Pac-Man's really slow, but he's really strong. But we'll get into that in a second. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Palutena is really great. I
yeah.
really love her as a character. She's freaking awesome. I don't play as her as much because I rep Toon Link all day, every day, but times that I just want to like just play, sometimes I'll play as Palutena. So yeah.
Yeah. Now, yeah, definitely the same here. I really want to main Palutena, so I'm gonna have to get a lot of practice with her. Now, normally, we probably should segue into Pac-Man, but technically, at the same time, Dark Pit was revealed in Palutena's
At the
trailer.
same time, really?
Yeah, we didn't know he was gonna
Ooh,
be a
Dark
playable
Pit.
we didn't know he was gonna be a playable character at first, but
So let's talk about Dark Pit.
should we do it right now? Should we save it for the clones?
Oh, Dark Pit.
Okay, fine, Dark Pit.
I love him. I love him more than regular Pit, and that's kind of sad.
I honestly do. Like I try Pit out every so often.
Yes.
I want to give one of my mains from Brawl some love because I still kind of do like Pit in this game, but he's
Yeah.
definitely changed a bit from Brawl. Well, changed for the better because
Dark Pit has
Uprising.
taken the
But
freaking.
Dark Pit, whilst I think slower, he's more powerful.
He's
That's
slower. I feel like he's a little quicker than Pit.
I don't know. But
Actually, I feel
I
like
haven't
they're
played
the
SM enough,
same, just
but
with slight
it's
modifications.
yeah, it's still too early to call. But like
Yeah.
his side B though, those
Oh
electric
my
like or
god.
like yeah
Dark Pit is one of the people I like to rep, and he's on the same level as Palutena. I used him once after unlocking him, and I loved it because he's just so strong.
yeah
And
like yeah, go ahead.
yeah, and he like it's so I'm gonna use the A word. It's so badass because the way he um he uses dark magic is just so great. I can't even describe it. It's like you feel it. You kind of like when you get the job when you get the job as being Pegasus's new like minion um in Yu-Gi-Oh, suddenly turn like your eyes turn like really like sleep deprived, and you look somewhat energy drained, and you have a new voice, kind of like Merrick. Like that's what I picture in Dark Pit. You just get that
Dark Pit's
feeling.
Merrick.
You get that feeling of like
Here comes the fan
evil,
art.
and that's why I mean I'm obviously evil is evil, but
Evil.
I really love the way the Dark Pit controls.
Yeah, like I understand why people don't appreciate clones being on the roster. Me personally, I don't think they take up anyone's space because first off, that's completely thrown out of the ballpark with DLC on the way. Secondly, they're really fun additions, honestly. I don't mean to jump the gun for Lucina and Dr. Mario here, but they're also really good additions, honestly, because I played them and they're much stronger than their other characters, or at least like more like they KO more than the other characters that they're based off of do. Honestly, I like the clones in this game. They're more better managed than they were in Melee and Brawl. I think that they actually have a reason to be here, and in their defense, they really are their own separate characters. You can't just make costumes out of them, really. I tried I thought about it with Dr. Mario, but you can't really you can't really differentiate the two because they really are just different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Lawrence, we have to pause this for 1 minute. My cat is in the room.
Okay.
All right. Hang on a sec. I'm back, bro. All right.
Yep.
So, but yeah, that's what I generally think of the clones, and I think they're really good additions. They really are like more. They're more well done.
Dark
Like
Pit, Dr. Mario. Who else? Who else
Lucina.
is the clone? Lucina?
Yeah, you could technically still say that, like, the characters who still made it back into the game, like Ganondorf or like Toon Link or Falco, but honestly, they've been differentiated over the years enough to become their own people.
Yeah.
So represent the clones.
Now we could talk about Pac-Man.
Yep. Oh my God, another
Wait,
wishlist
wait.
edition.
Before we talk about Pac-Man, I want all you audience members to stick your finger in your ear. And then I want you to just wiggle it and scratch it. What you're doing right now is Pac-Man. Such
Waka
beautiful
waka
words, am
waka.
I right? Waka 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 waka.
I told all of you. You said I was crazy. You said it wouldn't happen. You kept denying
I
it.
didn't. It
He's in,
happened.
baby. Screw
Oh,
all of you. I
I
was
love,
right and you were wrong.
I love Pac-Man.
Pac-Man
Pac-Man
joins the
is
freaking battle.
awesome. I can't,
Oh, thank God.
like I mentioned when
Called
we were
it.
talking about Palutena, he's really strong, but he's really slow. His attacks are
Yeah,
amazing.
Pac-Man is slow, but in exchange for that, he has really amazing attacks, and they
Yes.
all call back to his history. He is a really fun addition into the game, and with his and Sonic and Mega Man's addition into Smash Brothers, it definitely just joins the four greatest video game kings together in one game officially for the first time in history to fight, no less. This whole game here is like history in the making. It's no wonder we've been waiting for this game for so long because geez, like it's freaking Pac-Man, and he's like the original like video game pioneer. He's 1 year older than Mario.
That's right. Wow, I totally
He's
just realized that.
he is literally Miyamoto's favorite character in video games. In fact, he's been Miyamoto like wanted him in Brawl, but the only reason why
Yeah.
he didn't make it in was because Sakurai thought he wasn't thinking of his Pac-Man world design, also his 1980s arcade design with the limbs and everything and the boots that he has. He wasn't thinking about that, and he was just thinking about what everyone thinks of Pac-Man when they hear his name. The pizza shape little dude. So he thought that an inclusion of that in Brawl would be kind of weird, and I kind of agree. But now that we have the Pac-Man world design right here slash the arcade design in the game, and it's mixed in with his pizza ball form and everything like that, it's just really awesome. Like I really appreciate him here being in the game, and it also kind of makes up for Mega Man and Pac-Man's representation in Street Fighter Cross Second, where
Yeah.
they needed to be bad boxer Mega Man, and being in Pac-Man was in a giant mech and everything. Now they can fight in their true forms.
Yeah, and Pac-Man, this is great. That's a great segue for me to start talking about Pac-Man. His attacks are amazing. Like his up B, I love the way that he can just grab back onto the stage. I love his attack where he can just create random fruit or something like that and throw it at characters. That's really cool.
He literally has the power of Namco at the palm of his hands.
Yes.
His taunt references Namco characters. Oh, it's a given. Namco developed this game. Namco banned.
And he can obviously
He was
he can turn into himself and he can bite people and all, and he
yeah,
can eat people.
his final smash. He turns into Super Pac.
And exactly that's freaking amazing. But obviously I did expect a bigger thing, but at the same time, what can we expect from Pac-Man? That's pretty much what we can expect besides him fighting, which isn't really a Pac-Man thing to do, but because he
So
doesn't really fight. Well, I mean that's kind of a contradiction because in Super Smash Bros. He does fight, but you know what I mean. Like in this Final Smash, Pac-Man as a character, he doesn't really fight. He eats, and that's why I like what he does. They did with his Final Smash is that they use what Pac-Man does best. He eats.
yep.
Yeah, I can't really say much more about Pac-Man. I love him. He's one of the characters that I do spam a lot with. It's Toon Link and Pac-Man because in my opinion, I believe that they both connect with me. They're both able to help me out in battles, and they're very versatile, very very easy to control, and that's why I use them a lot.
Respect back.
The next two, Robin and Shulk, I have zero to little experience with. Thus, Ray is going to be the primary talker here. So,
Okay,
actually, he's going to be the only talker because I know nothing really about those two characters. I don't really play as them as much. So,
alrighty. So I'm like with you, Lawrence. I haven't actually played Fire Emblem Awakening yet. However, I do have extreme interest because I downloaded the demo
yeah.
back when it came out, and my friend in class back in high school was also really into Fire Emblem, and he was telling me all about the game and everything like that. That's when I first found out about Lucina and Robin and everything like that, and Chrom. And we all thought Chrom was going to be the next Fire Emblem representative in the game, but it turns out he's not because Sakurai thought he would just be another blue-haired sword fighter guy.
Sakurai.
So essentially, Robin is the player character in Fire Emblem Awakening, hence why he's called the Avatar. And he has a whole lot of variety of attacks. You know, he has the Levin sword and everything like that, which isn't actually his sword in the game. It's actually, I think, the final bosses. But he also has his tome, which can cast magical spells and everything. He is a really broken character in, I mean, not in general, but if you fight him in All-Star mode. If you fight him in All-Star mode, he's the character you got to take out immediately, next to Shulk, which we'll get to in a second. But Robin is definitely a really great character. I played as him. I was worried about him at first, like with Mega Man, because I didn't know how he's gonna play, because he was like a bit different how he was presented in his trailer compared to other Sword Fighter characters. He's really good, and definitely I like his Final Smash. They paid tribute to Chrom right there because he makes a cameo, and because even though he couldn't be playable, at least he shows up right there. And I like how you can also play as the female Robin. So if you guys follow the Subspace Emissary continued fanfic that my friend Offers does, yeah, you get to play as Offers now because that's who she represents. But yeah, so yeah, Offers confirmed, guys. But Robin, really awesome addition. And on that note, Lucina, like we mentioned earlier, another really awesome addition. She is the future descendant of Marth, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I feel like it because they
Yeah.
do look alike. So
Yeah, and it explains why she's clones. And she also takes up the identity of Marth in Fire Emblem Awakening, to support her team and everything like that. And yeah, she's from the future, and
oh my god, I didn't even know that.
she's a really good character. And fun fact, in Fire Emblem Awakening, she can either be female Robin and Chrom's daughter, or she can be someone else's daughter. I think she's Chrom's daughter. I'm not sure though. Like I think she might be, yeah, because blue hair and everything. But yeah, and on that note, Chrom I think might be a descendant of Marv. I'm probably getting my history wrong because I'm not a Fire Emblem aficionado. But
Thank you for
so
talking about Lucina though, because I would have had nothing to say about Lucina also. So
yeah. But yeah, Robin and Lucina, awesome additions into the roster. Fire Emblem now has four, representatives currently in the game.
Ike,
Uh,
Marth, Robin,
I would
and Lucina.
I would like to see Fire Emblem's Roy come back, especially since how he was
Yeah.
portrayed in Project M. But hopefully, with melee characters finally returning, maybe we can see him as DLC one day. But I
Or
won't.
in Wii U.
Yeah, I won't get my hopes up though, because we have another character named Roy that we'll get to in a few. But
We do?
yeah, but maybe they could work their way around that. I don't know, but yeah, regardless, awesome addition, guys. Thank you. So now we have Shulk, one of the most rumored additions into the game
Xenoblade!
from Xenoblade Chronicles. Definitely a
Check out
game.
Chugga Conroy.
Yeah, please check out his playthrough.
He's doing an amazing playthrough at the moment, and God bless him because he just got out of really bad illness.
God bless that dude, man.
He's awesome.
I really like that guy as a YouTuber, and he's an inspiration to us. So pay tribute to him. Go watch his videos and everything. He's not dead, by the way. Like don't take what I just said as a
yeah.
He's alive and he's out doing what he does best. He's making Xenoblade Chronicles videos. Shulk.
Yeah.
Ever since he was revealed, I was instantly intrigued to play Xenoblade Chronicles. Like I kind of like. I'm thinking I should get the Wii game, but I don't know if I want to shell out $50 since I can just go buy the new 3DS version of it that's coming out next year. But Definitely, he's a really interesting addition as well, because his Monado Arts, which is his standard B, changes his different qualities. Like he can go faster, but I think he does less attack or less defense or something like that. Or he has more jump, he has more powerful attacks. All of his Monado Arts has a cost to it, but at the same time gives him a really neat strength. It takes time to master, especially since they're only Chinese symbols, and the only way you can know which one it is by knowing which order they're in and by listening to him shouting what art he's activated. But he's a really great character, and I like how the Monado controls and everything like that. Like there's lasers coming out from all this up Bs and side Bs and everything like that. I like all the backslash and this air slash, and I also like that final smash with the chain attack where Dunban and Riki come in to help him out and everything like that. He's a really cool character, and I find his bathing suit costume to be funny as well. But yeah, if you ask me for Shulk, I'm really feeling it. Are you feeling it now, Lawrence?
Yes, I am, but I still can't talk about Shulk. I mean, that's a very great segue into our next character, right?
Next character,
Dr. Mario!
Oh, Dr. Mario?
Is it Dr. Mario?
No, he's an old character. Next character is
Bowser Jr.
Bowser Jr. Yeah, definitely. He was also a highly requested character. He was done differently than what people would expect, though, because people wanted him in the.
God.
Those who wanted him in the game, they wanted him with his paintbrush and everything from Mario Sunshine. And I can see where they're coming from. He technically still has it in his final smash because he turns into Shadow Mario and does that awesome like X slash where the opponents just bounce off of the paint and everything, and it explodes at the end. But they gave Bowser Jr. the clown car in this game, which is something that we probably would have never seen until now in like a Smash game. And the way he's handled is really great because he summons the Mecha Koopas from Super Mario World, and they explode upon contact and everything like that. He has drills and boxing gloves and everything from all his different the clown car's appearances in the previous games. He was just really well done, and with the clown car actually being more of the fighter than Bowser Jr. is, it's actually kind of a nice little cheat to get the all the Koopalings in there. Because if you switch his palette swaps, he won't change color. He'll change into a different Koopaling.
Yeah.
And thus, the 7 Koopalings joined the battle as well. And that was a really awesome trailer they had for him, by the way. Because, it's definitely cool. And I like how the announcer says all the names of the Koopalings, too. Like, it's really cool. And I like how the same thing with like Mario says like Alf when he switches to the Pikmin 3 protagonist. But yeah, getting back to Bowser Jr. The Koopalings and Bowser Jr. are really awesome characters in the games they come from. They're like, the most memorable Mario villains of all time. And I think this is a really neat way to loophole all of them into the game and sharing one character slot because with Mario Kart 8, they're taking up like half the roster. But with this, you don't have to worry about Mario being too oversaturated with representatives. Here, we can easily get all of them in there, no problem. And I really like how Sakurai managed to just literally just sneak all the Koopalings in here. Like, it's literally, his whole character is fan service. It really is. And, thanks to Sakurai, I now main Wendy Okupa, who is my favorite of the Koopalings. And who is also the first female villain to join the battle.
Yeah, and that's pretty much, you pretty much hit the nail on the head. I mean, Bowser Jr. and all the other Koopalings, they're just freaking awesome. I can't really say much about them because I've played them a few times. I literally just unlocked them a few weeks ago, and I played as them. Again, it obviously takes a lot of getting used to get to be able to maneuver around stages, but overall, really powerful, really great. Not overpowerful and not weak. They're actually pretty balanced. So yeah.
Yeah. So watch out, guys, because Koopalings are coming your way. But yeah.
And I think we have one more character.
Yep, we have one more character. We save one of the best for last. And we're running low on time. Let's just do this. Yeah. We still got to talk about other characters too. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, Duck Hunt joins the battle. Oh my God, the Duck Hunt dog and the duck are in, and the shooter.
So
Totally
unexpected.
unexpected, and at the same time, a really awesome character. I don't know why people hate his inclusion. They're a really they're really awesome character. Like I tried them out. They are deadly to face and deadly to control. Like they're no different than the villager. Like if you know how to use them, you can kick a lot of arse with them. And I would have never expected the duck and the dog and to team up like together. Like I really like that comic that this person made where it explains how they became friends. Where uh, the hunter like accidentally kills his parents, and they end up taking the duck in as their own, and the dog and the duck have like a lot of life moments together, and they have a lot of fun. And then
Yeah.
the last panel was them like getting the invitation to join Smash Brothers. It was really heartwarming and it's really cute, and it's nice to see them in the game, especially since Nintendo doesn't own Banjo Kazooie anymore. We got the next best thing right here, and it's really cool because they make a lot of NES Zapper references, like the gunman from like Hogan's Alley make cameos as his down special. He sends like clay pigeons everywhere, exploding cans and all that. And his final smash, man, super fighting cowboys, fighting to save the Midwest.
Yeah, I mean, I have not. I'll be honest, I have not unlocked Duck Hunt yet,
If you ask me, they are a worthy like follow up to Ice
and
Climbers.
I can't wait to unlock them. And I did get a chance to watch a video that Ray showed me from the Japanese version before Smash came out of Duck Hunt, and it was awesome. Duck Hunt was the way he freaking
Love that
plays the
trailer.
game is like really great. And I mean, I can't really say much about it because again, I have not unlocked him yet. But he combines such of the 8-bit, 16-bit elements of the previous days of Nintendo, and that's what I like about Duck Hunt. And it's a great way to just stop the characters. Just say, okay, so we are done with our with like we're done announcing characters to you guys, and now look forward to the Wii U version. That's pretty much what Nintendo did, and that's really
A
great.
perfect way, to bookend everything. Like, really, Duck Hunt is an awesome inclusion. I know a lot of people grew up with the Duck Hunt game and, with the NES Zapper and everything like that. I really love his inclusion, and, it's a really great way to represent such an old game because, Duck Hunt has never seen representation in Smash Brothers, and it's never gotten in another game like above its like NES title and everything. And really it's cool to see them here, and I really hope that maybe
Yeah.
with this we get a new Duck Hunt game. And it's kind of cool because we got Duck Hunt released on Wii U Virtual Console, so when I get a Wii
Mhm.
U, I'm looking forward to downloading that. I do wonder how that's gonna play because back then in the original Duck Hunt you had to use the NES Zapper, so does this mean you get to use the Wii Zapper?
Huh.
That would be really cool. But yeah, Duck Hunt, that team is one awesome team. So congratulations for them in joining the game, and congratulations to everyone else for making it into the game. Like definitely a whole lot of awesome newcomers in here.
Yeah.
A lot of what we didn't expect, a lot we predicted, all the more awesome regardless. So with that said, let's close this off with a really short discussion on past characters who made it from the past into the game.
Who
Uh,
we
spe-
just love.
Specifically the ones we love and we main the most. I know you wanted to talk about Dr. Mario, so let's get to him.
Dr.
Let's
Mario.
get to him briefly. Dr.
First,
Mario.
Dr. Mario, can you please fix this cough because I can't deal with. I think what it is that I'm allergic to bull crap, and bull crap as in
Hmm.
Little Max overpoweredness and Villager too. I think that's what I'm allergic to.
Okay, let's see what the problem here is. Oh, don't worry. You just need a simple pat on the back like this. There you go. All better. Now take this medication. Pick it up at your local Rite Aid. Next. Okay. That was probably the worst
Yeah.
Dr. Mario impression ever, but hey, whatever.
But yeah,
Anyways, Dr.
Dr.
Mario.
Mario. I thought he
So
was actually
so unexpected
just a
to
new
see him
addition.
return from Melee.
Yeah, but I kind of wanted him in this one just because I haven't seen Dr. Mario play, and I actually just found out he was in he was in Melee, right? Was Melee?
Yeah, it was Melee. That's where he
It, he that's it was kind of I just found out he was in Melee a little. But I mean, it's great to see him return. Apparently, because I did see a few videos a few nights ago after I found out that he was in Melee, and and pretty much Mario is Mario. I can't really say much about that. I love Dr. Mario. I choose him over regular Mario.
I mean, I still love both versions of Mario
Yeah,
regardless, and I would have been fine if he was a costume, but you know, after playing him and seeing how he controls and how much stronger he is despite being slower compared to Mario, he really is an awesome doctor. Like I think he's probably like one of my definitely one of my favorites on the roster. It's great to see him back here. Honestly, I don't mind him being in here, and if not Mewtwo and if not Roy from Fire Emblem, then definitely yeah, Dr. Mario for sure.
yeah.
He's a very warm welcome back. So definitely yeah, welcome back. So anyways, um, I'm pretty sure you want to talk about Toon Link.
Oh, Toon Link! I can't really say much about Toon Link. Toon Link is Toon Link's Bay. Toon Link's Bay. That's it. Because I will you automatically, if you guys haven't seen my um Project M playthrough with the group, who did I play as? Toon Link. I lost, but I lost against Caesar, and I lost with a classic controller, unfortunately. However, if I did not have that classic controller, I had a GameCube controller, Caesar would have been done. Just saying. And he might watch this and completely disagree with my argument. But yeah, I mean that's what I mean. Toon Link is freaking awesome. He's so easy to control, so light, and he gets everything done. He's so adorable. He's so cute, and he just his final smash is just like, yeah, it's pure bliss and death at the same time.
It's definitely great to see him back. Many people thought he was gonna get cut and either replaced or just left alone altogether. But with Wind Waker HD out and everything, and with him still being relevant, it's really good to see him hit there. And I like how he appears on the Spirit Track stage at the same time when you're not
Oh
using him.
yes. Yeah, that's adorable. I'm like, oh, look at that. It's also Link. And we're playing on a 3DS. That's great.
Definitely, yeah. So it's great to see him back here. Definitely one of the more popular links. More representation. This is exactly what we needed. But hopefully, maybe we get a new Zelda character as DLC eventually, because we got no new Zelda characters this time, strangely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, great to see him back. Time for me to talk about my own main, and that is none other than surprisingly Zero Suit Samus.
Oh.
Definitely a huge difference from how she appeared in Brawl, because she played completely differently. She was a part of Samus, and she didn't. All of her attacks were mainly about her whip and everything like that. And she was a fine addition there, and I liked using her then. But I just love using her in this game. I don't know why. Because hack and slash characters are some of my favorites in Smash Bros. And I think the reason why is because it gets the fight moving. Compared to slow characters or characters with like really slow attacks. She's been buffed up in this game, and she moves really fast. She has like a lot of athletic related attacks. Her blaster can stun people temporarily, and you could just jump into the air and dive kick them and everything. She's really fast. She's like if you know how to use her, then she's definitely I would say like she's
I
kind of
like
like
Zero Suit.
yeah.
I can't
Um
really say much about that. I just love Zero Suit.
so
She's great.
I think separating her from regular Samus was
Was a good
definitely
idea.
yeah, a good
Because
idea. It's really
they're two
effective.
separate characters. I mean, literally, if you think about it, they're literally two separate entities.
Yeah, I mean
One,
they're
like
the same
Samus.
person, yeah, but
Yeah,
they work really differently.
exactly.
Like because they do control differently. Yeah, like they're not the same.
Yeah, Samus is more like in touch with her suit. Zero Suit
She
Samus
relies on power. Zero Suit
yeah,
Samus
exactly.
relies on speed and strategy.
Yeah. That's why I like Zero Suit. So, but that's a Ray's main, so I can't really do anything.
Yeah.
When he plays Zero Suit Samus, I obviously play as Toon Link, and
Yep.
I have to fight him. So
Really love this game,
in regular Link,
and I
right there.
and I also love her Zero mission and fusion costumes.
Yes, I've seen them. Oh my god.
Yeah, really great. But yeah,
Yeah, on that note, I want to talk about regular Link because regular Link and
All right.
Toon Link have very big differences. I did play as regular Link because Toon Link was absent from the demo, and it was kind of a pain in the ass because regular Link is a little harder to control because he's taller and bigger and older, and he's not really as like versatile as Toon Link because obviously he's bigger, taller, and older. Um, but I still enjoy all the links. That's it.
Definitely. It would be interesting to see them bring back Young Link, maybe because with
Oh
Majora's
yeah,
Mask
that's
3DS
right.
on the way, they could do
Oh
something with.
yeah.
Yeah,
Spoil-
especially with that game theory I was saying that Young Link is the most powerful of all the
yes.
links. Oh jeez, it'd be interesting to see how they approach that. But yeah. Anyways, I guess in the interest of time and also like both in real life and with the show, I guess we'll just pretty much cut it off here. And if we ever want to revisit the Smash characters or the Smash series
We
in
will.
general on the Meatloaf blog, then yeah, we'll do that. So
Especially with Mewtwo coming up, and with
yeah,
once
yeah,
Wii U comes
we got
out,
to
we'll
talk
do a
about
more
that.
detailed thing. So right now it's kind of a little rush for time, just so because we were doing
Yeah,
mainly the 3DS and in general. But once Mewtwo comes in and all the other DLC,
we
and
get
once
used to
the
the
Wii
Wii U
U version
version.
comes out, we're gonna be, this is gonna be like a 3 hour show.
Yeah,
Right now it's only half that.
yeah.
So
All right,
yeah.
but yeah. So question for the audience. Who is your main in Smash Brothers? Who are your favorite newcomer characters? What do you
And
think
which
about all the
character
newcomer
did you like?
characters?
Did you like hearing us talk about today,
Yep.
and why?
What do you think of what we thought? And yeah, definitely. And who would you like to see as DLC for Smash Brothers in the future? So yeah, leave all your comments down below, and also leave your topic suggestion, ladies and gentlemen, because I do read the comments and I do respond to them, and I do
We
have
take your word first,
yep, and I do have some topic ideas on the way in upcoming episodes, so look out for those as well.
and I will be back next week or 2 weeks from now when Ray does his next episode.
Hopefully, yeah, depending on the topic. So
Yep.
once again, bro, thanks for joining me, and
Yep. Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. And until next time, yeah, thanks for listening. Stay subscribed. If you like this video, share it with your friends, all that jazz. You guys all know the drill. Links to all the things we plugged in this episode are in the description. Yada, yada, freaking yada.
Yep. Thank you so much for joining us. See you in 2 weeks.
Good night, everybody. Smash!